Hey everyone, I'm Karagan and I'm the founder of Smoo. Smoo is a all-in-one hormone balance powder that I created off of my personal journey with PCOS. I've had PCOS since I was 14 years old, and these are the 7 vitamins, minerals, and herbs that I took to manage my symptoms. And actually, this is our newest product, which is the capsule form of our original product, Ovary Good. And we made the capsules because we knew that a lot of our community was on the go, and so we wanted to give a second option. But today I wanted to go over what the difference is between capsules and powder and how you should use them. And so let's get started on that. So first up, the powder. Just a little background. I specifically and very intentionally made Smoo a powder. At the time, I was actually taking 12 pills every single day, and I felt like it was just so excessive, and I was just getting tired of having to take 12 pills just to feel normal. And so I wanted to make it easier, and that's why I decided to make a powder, and that was how Smoo ended up coming to be. But there is another reason I made it into a powder, and that's because absorption of a powder is so much better than a capsule. And so I wanted it to be as effective as possible. And also everything in here is full doses, like as if you were to go to Whole Foods, grab each vitamin and take them separately. So that is how the powder was made. Best use cases are in smoothies, in protein shakes, in oatmeal. You can bake with it. You can really put in anything. But sometimes we're just on the go and we're super busy and we just don't have time. And so that's where the powder may not be the right fit for you. Powder is very similar to taking a liquid multivitamin, so there is no barrier for your body to have to break down anything like a capsule, and so you're going to get better absorption, better bioavailability, and also it's just easier and faster to digest in your digestive system. So you're going to be more likely to feel the oomph from Smoo if you take the powder versus the capsule. And that goes with really any supplement. I personally have always opted, usually as long as there's something available, for either a powder or liquid form. That's just always been my preference and what I've felt I've gotten the best results with. All right, so that's powder. So let's talk about capsules. So we released these capsules because of a lot of people wanting them in the community. One of them is because of taste. While a lot of people love the taste of Smoo, some of them don't, just because it's a very natural product. Everything in there is an herbal supplement, so it does kind of come through. But we do have multiple flavors. The unflavored goes in anything. We have chocolate, which you can just mix with any kind of milk, or we also have cake batter, which is great, and you can mix into even oatmeal, and it tastes amazing. But if that's still not for you, the capsules are a great option. I will say, if you've been taking the powder and you start taking the capsules, you will notice a little bit less of an impact. Just because of the fact that capsules have to break down in your body and they're not going to absorb as well, being that there is a barrier before it starts to absorb, if that makes sense. With that said, the capsules are still a great option if you are starting out with Smoo or wanting to make the switch to capsules, or even just supplement your Smoo regimen with these for when you're on the go and everything like that. But if you were to ask for my personal suggestion, I always recommend doing the powder first and foremost, trying to squeeze in as much as possible, and then on the days that you can't, to supplement the capsules. And that's why these are great for whenever you'll remember. But anyways, so that's just my personal suggestion. I am a huge fan of powder and liquid vitamins whenever possible, and that was why this is our initial product. But I also have those days where sometimes I just miss it and I could use capsules. And so that's why we created these. But, they are great standalone too. Even if you're just starting out with Smoo, you will get results with these. It's just that when looking at the differences between the two, you're going to have a better absorption rate with this, better bioavailability, and your body's going to digest it better. Versus this, it's going to be a little bit harder for your body to break it down, to absorb the full amounts of every single vitamin. But that's really the only downfall. You're still going to absorb the majority of it. You're still going to get great results with the capsules. But if I were to just make a suggestion on the best efficacy of our products, I would say try to use the powder whenever possible and supplement it with the capsules. If you just are not a powder person, go for the capsules. You're still going to have great results with them. And then if you're not a capsule person and it's hard for you to swallow pills, just go with the powder full time. You don't need both. It's just more like if you are looking for a way to make Smoo more consistent in your routine, that is what I would recommend. But ultimately, it all comes down to what works best for you. So anyways, I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to us. All right, talk later. Bye.